Recorded Books presents Crown of Coral and Pearl, Bonus Chapter, by Mara Rutherford, narrated by Amanda Dolan. Chapter 1. Sometimes I wonder if it was our names that determined our fates, or the other way around. Nar and Zadie, Coral and Pearl. Both precious to our people, both beautiful enough to adorn the necks of queens. But whereas a pearl is prized for its luster, its shape, its lack of imperfections, coral is different. It grows twisted. In its natural form, it can hardly be considered beautiful at all. Still, Zadie and I were born as equals in beauty, grace, and wit. We were, the elders declared, the loveliest babies ever born in Verenia. Mother proudly rode us around in our family's wooden boat, where Zadie and I would spend much of our childhood. She shaded our olive skin with wide-brimmed hats to prevent sunburn. She forced Father to sand down the sharp edges on our furniture. Not a single dark hair on our heads was sacrificed to a pair of scissors. She inspected us every night for scratches or scrapes, then applied oils and salves while she scolded us to be more cautious. After all, though Verenian women were blessed with hair as varied as the fish in our waters, from straight to ringlets, flaxen to ebony, and our skin was smooth and healthy in every shade, from gold to burnished copper, beauty in our village was held to a higher standard. A girl's features must be symmetrical and well-proportioned, her complexion clear, her gaze bright and curious, though never too direct. Her presentation should always be impeccable, no matter the time or place. To truly stand out, a girl could be nothing short of perfect, because in Verenia, being a beautiful girl wasn't just lucky. Once every generation, it determined which one of us would become a princess. "Nor!" Zadie cried, pulling me back from the edge of the boat where I balanced on one foot. "What are you thinking? You can't risk an injury now." I scratched at my scalp, tender from where Mother had plaited my hair extra tight, as punishment for forgetting my hat yesterday. She was forever fretting that the sun would turn our silken hair brittle, or, God's forbid, summon forth a freckle. But these days, the angry grumblings from my empty belly were loud enough to drown out Mother's shrill voice in my head. We'd been looking for oysters for hours, to no avail. Zadie, ever the dutiful daughter, batted my hand away. "Please, for Mother's sake, behave. You know how nervous she is about the ceremony." The ceremony. When hadn't Mother been nervous about it? Every cloudless day spent in the shade of our stilt-legged wooden house. Every missed pearl diving opportunity because the sea was too rough. I owed them all to the ceremony and to our mother's obsession with it. "Ours is a kingdom without borders," Father liked to say, as he stood on the narrow balcony outside our house, shading his eyes with one hand as he scanned the horizon. Maybe that was true for him, but our life was a constant reminder that one day the Crown Prince of Ilara would come of marrying age. And as it had been for hundreds of years, so would it be in 3 days. The elders would finally choose the most beautiful girl in Verenia to be his bride. The last girl had left us 20 years ago, when the present king was still a prince, and the shoals hadn't yet plucked bare. But Mother assured us that she wasn't half as beautiful as Zadie and me. Before the incident, she teased the elders that they would have to send both of us to marry the prince and let him decide for himself, because...
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.